Christmas on BBC One.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas from Daytime News.
Happy Christmas, everyone!
And a very Merry Christmas from me and everyone here at Film 87.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas! Merry Christmas, everybody.
Have a very happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And a happy Christmas from Kilroy.
Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
From all of us to all of you, a very happy Christmas.
Radio Times, and it's packed full with the stars of Christmas on BBC radio and television, including Les Dawson.
Now tell me, flexibility of the legs. How's that? All right, this one. How's that now?
In the breaks in the festivities, try a Radio Times Christmas competition. Then how about a Christmas drama? Do you fancy Bergerac?
I'm afraid, sir, she has been identified as a jewel thief. A jewel thief? An extremely clever one.
What about a feature film? There are nearly 90 to choose from, including Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Water! 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 Water!
Find it all in the Christmas and New Year double issue of Radio Times, out now.
Christmas entertainment on BBC One. Paul Daniels indulges in a spot of junior levitation, and there's comedy in Heidi High.
Size of your foot.
6.
Well, there's a 10. Give your feet room to breathe.
Noel Edmonds celebrates Christmas morning at London's Telecom Tower, putting friends in touch around the world.
The sound of Christmas.
Julie Andrews and her guests celebrate a special Christmas in Salzburg. In sickness and in health, Alf's off to hospital.
It's just your hip, isn't it, Mr. Garnett?
Make sure they know that.
And Russ Abbott takes on the role of Caped Crusader.
Batman, I knew you'd come.
Have you ever had one of those days?
Christmas entertainment on BBC One.
Big films for Christmas on BBC One. Terms of Endearment stars Jack Nicholson and Shirley MacLaine.
Don't you realize I'm a grandmother?
Greystoke is the story of a boy who grows to manhood in the company of apes. Kelly's Hero stars Clint Eastwood in a wartime hunt for gold.
How much more where this came from? 14,000 bars.
High Road to China, an adventure in wildest Asia. Peter Ustinov and Diana Rigg star in Agatha Christie's murder mystery, Evil Under the Sun.
Please don't tell anyone where I've gone. Everyone will keep following me about.
Everyone, madame?
Kelly LeBrock is the woman in red. Gene Wilder is transfixed. And a thriller minute, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is the big film for Christmas Day.
Wow! Holy smoke!
Big films for Christmas on BBC One.
Christmas Eve on BBC One. At 6:20, Jim will fix it, and for some more lucky people, their Christmas dreams become realities. At 7 o'clock, a showbiz question of sport with Roy Castle and Bernard Manning. At 7:30, EastEnders.
Merry Christmas, Chuck.
And the Lenny Henry Christmas special is at 8 o'clock.
It's cold here in my flat, you know. The only way I can stay warm is to leave the fridge door open.
At 8:40, feature film adventure in High Road to China.
I want to rent your planes for the next 2 weeks.
What for?
£10,000.
There's a storm rolling over the hill.
At 10:40, Christmas Eve with Val Doonican and his guests.
Standing here staring at the window, safe and warm.
A musical end to Christmas Eve on BBC One. Programmes for Christmas Day on BBC One. At 3:40, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. At 5:45, Russ Abbott's Christmas Show.
I'm going to get near with the bureau.
Greg, put it over there in the corner.
At 6:25, Only Fools and Horses and job prospects for Rodney.
He mentioned your CV. How bad's that, eh? Nice little citron.
At 7:25, Christmas night with the two Ronnies.
A disappointing cancellation tonight. The British Rail Catering Department's Christmas blowout has been postponed until April to give the sandwiches time to ferment.
At 8:15, Miss Marple investigates the 450 from Paddington.
If the body was flung off the train at the place we think it was, we could hardly knock at the door and ask to look for it, could we?
At 10:05, In Sickness and in Health.
I can't stay, but before I go, may the Lord have...
At 10:45, Terms of Endearment, starring Shirley MacLaine and Jack Nicholson.
I'm going to stop!
Highlights of Christmas night on BBC One. Entertainment for Boxing Day on BBC One. At 6 o'clock, the first of a new series of Heidi High on the assault course.
Come on, Spike, get your leg over.
At 6:45, a Christmas Bob's Full House. Then at 7:25, Paul Daniels' Magic Christmas Show and some junior levitation. And at 8:15, a feature-length Bergerac and the Ice Maiden returns.
I mean, it's not just a question of jewels now, is it? You do know what you're being charged with, don't you?
Murder, I imagine.
At 10 o'clock, the deed is done in Agatha Christie's Evil Under the Sun.
What's the matter?
Oh, she's dead. She's been murdered.
At 11:55, comedy with Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie.
Waiter, pot of coffee for two, and make sure it's hot, strong, and in a pot, okay? For two.
At 12:30, Dead of Night rounds off Boxing Day on BBC One.
There's a sparkling evening's entertainment in store for this New Year's Day here on BBC One. There's more vintage comedy from Messrs Corbett and Barker at 6:15 in 20 years of the two Ronnies.
Did the dentist take your wisdom tooth out? Yeah, that's right, yeah. Did he give you anything for it? No. Why? Is it worth anything?
At 7 o'clock, the celebrations continue in Wogan when Terry and his guests will raise their glasses to toast the launch of the charity Comic Relief. At 7:35, there's Mutiny on the Bounty.
Men might be in charge. What are you threatening me with? It's not a threat, it's a warning. Oh, there are rumblings, are there? No. There is fear.
At 10 o'clock, just when you thought it was safe to go back on the water, way upstream.
Landlubbers on board, I'm afraid, Mrs. Hatfield.
Oh, well. Soon find their sea legs, no doubt.
Excuse me.
What's going on?
We're docking with Mrs. Hatfield.
The movie classic at 11:40 is The Quiet Man.
Innisfree.
Innisfree, 5 miles and maybe a half more. Do you see that road over there?
Yeah?
Well, don't take that one. It'll do you no good.
And that's New Year's Day here on BBC One.